I've had my experience where I walk into masjids that's predominantly Arabic, and they would, look down on me, speak bad about me. They don't.
So my Muslim brothers and sisters, speak up. Do your part. Do not be silent. Every voice counts. Every action counts. My message to the Muslim community is, stop looking at this like it's an African American problem. This is a problem of humanity.
It's always been a message that I've always wanted to express, but I guess I never had the platform, or out of the fear of not wanting to disrespect the elders. And I think you can relate that we have a huge culture of not wanting to upset the elders in our community, even if what you have to say is right. But with this, what's going on and what happened to George Floyd and all the others, it's just too much to stay quiet. And the reality is that if we don't speak up, the same thing that you're running away from will end up happening to you because you didn't speak up. A huge thing also is dealing with the racism within our own communities. There's just a lot of bias going around. It might as well not be about race, but it definitely could be about tribalism. It could be about nationality. I've had my experience where I walk into masjids that's predominantly Arabic, and they would, look down on me, speak bad about me. And I think, yeah, it's just like the generational gap shows how much they view African Americans and Black people in this country as a whole other entity. Meanwhile, you have a whole other generation like us, who we went to school with them, we grew up with them, we view them to be just like us, and that's because they are. And a simple question I would have to ask is, what do Black Muslims have to say then? African Americans who were born in this country, their grandparents were from this country, but they're Muslim. Well, what should their position be? Should they ignore what's going on because they're Muslim? Obviously they can't, because it's happening to them as well. So this shows the intersectionality of being Black and being Muslim, and we shouldn't be separating it. Amadou Diallo was a Black Muslim, and he also died under, police brutality, and it's just not right. So it's upon us to speak up. So as long as we don't acknowledge and try to fix the racism within, then we will stand no chance against the racism outside. And like I said before, the racism outside is closing in and it's killing us one by one, and we need to do something about it before it's too late. Even though we don't completely have them yet, I feel like just the fact that the conversation is going on, and a lot of people have been faced to confront their own ignorance, their own bias, their own prejudice. It's a sign of progress, and seeing how many things change in terms of policy, seeing the officers who murdered George Floyd all be charged, and other cases are starting to be opened as well. I would say all of the efforts, the conversations, the protesting, the sharing, the clicking, the redocumenting, everything, it's all led to this moment, and it's all worth it.